Oh shit. I'm back, everyone. Welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy your stay. Today I have a great gun that I'm going to be sharing with you, and it is the ACE 52 CQB. This gun is a monster, and you will be feeling like a rhino on the battlefield with this puppy in your hands if you use the right attachments. This is Dawnbreaker, and I think I go about 36 and 10 in this gameplay. Nothing too impressive. It's not like I just completely stomp on noobs or anything. The whole point for going 36 and 10 was just to showcase the duality of this gun, show what it's great at doing and what it's bad at doing. So, for instance, this gun is great in terms of flanking, in terms of killing people at long range, but it's not so good up close. And the statistics kind of reason with me on this. We can go to battle log, we can easily look at that, and you can see how it fares in terms of range, in terms of how well you'll do up close and personal. Now, the reason I say this is one of the best guns is because statistically it is. This gun has more damage and more range than any other carbine. It has a damage rate of 45 and a range of 42. So every other gun has a damage of at least 30 and at most, 35. And every other carbine also has a range of about 25. In fact, every other carbine doesn't go above 25. So that means that the ACE 52 will be able to outclass every carbine at long range. You'll be able to outsnipe snipers, outsnipe any assault rifle, outsnipe anyone with an ACE 52. This gun is seriously amazing. So if you're a player who loves to flank, if you like, tons of control, if you like to shoot people long range and you have really accurate fingers, this is the gun for you. If you're someone that likes to get in people's faces, this may not be your fit. If you want to get in people's face, if you want to shoot, and you want to have a really high damage rate up close and personal, guns like the SG553, the ACR, even the AK5C would be for you, or the A91. This is not that gun. However, what you can do to alleviate some of this gun's weaknesses is with the right attachments. Put on the ergonomic grip and the aiming laser, and then all of a sudden your reticule will condense and become super, super small. That way, you have a much more improved chance of killing the enemy when he gets in your face, because I'm much more accurate. I can aim for the chest, aim for the head, and most likely will hit those shots. That way, when I'm up against a gun like an MX4, which has an insane fire rate, I'll be able to dominate him, or at least hold my own. So, that way, that's what I really use these attachments for, to buffer what makes this gun bad. And when you use those right attachments, then all of a sudden this gun becomes a monster. Other thing that I did was just to take away all recoil. This gun already has almost none. You put on a muzzle brake, which really collapses the recoil down, and it really barely shakes left to right at all, which makes it, it's a laser beam. It's a laser beam, essentially. And it truly is amazing. You feel like a rhino just running around, just stomping on people. Also, headshots, they're like a dream. Headshots feel like a dream. They are, oh my god, so smooth. It's so easy to aim with this gun. Now, one thing that you may see is I'm actually playing with Blinkman. You can kind of see him on the screen. You'll see him there. I played with him in Ghost Recon. He was probably one of the best players in the game. Me and him were right up there in terms of like top 3, top 5 players. Like, that's where I really came from. I came from Gears of War and Ghost Recon, and now I'm, playing Battlefield. But he is a truly amazing gamer, and he doesn't have Twitter, because if he did, I'd tell you guys to follow him. But I just wanted to bring you guys into some of my background in terms of gaming. I already talked about my competitive gaming past, but Ghost Recon is where I kind of found my place in the sun. It's where I really honed my skills, and really where I, came into my own and became super confident in my abilities. And I do believe it's good to be super confident in yourself. Some people think that's being cocky. I don't think that's cocky at all. I think confidence precedes skill. Now, you may be wondering why I'm even saying this wild nonsense. And the reason I'm saying that is because no matter how good a gun is, and no matter how much I'm going to break a gun down, at the end of the day, if you don't feel confident in your ability, if you don't feel like you're an amazing player, if you don't feel like you can, you have what it takes to be good at whatever it is, then chances are you're not going to be. So you can put all of the best attachments on this gun, and you could still suck. You could still very easily suck. And in fact, there's a lot of players who do. And I think the only thing that holds anybody back from being an amazing player, or really just good at anything you do, is just straight up confidence. I think confidence comes before skill. When you feel like you're the best, you probably will be, or you'll be close to it. So, with that said, that's why I love the ACE 52. because it allows me to do what I do best, and it allows me to fend off people who try to, you know, get in my face. So it is all somewhat interconnected, guys. But one thing I really wanted to touch on, because I played Ghost Recon competitively, right? I played game battles. I was like on one of the best teams, and it was awesome. I was very humbling experience because I was playing with legends, right? I was playing with these gaming legends who I had no business being around, but they were still amazing. You know, people like Zero BC, Game Over, and you may not know them, but if you do, then you know that these guys are, you know, amazing at any game they touch. Hopes, they really are phenomenal players at any game they play. And one of their teammates, one of their people that they really hang out with is Compact Killer, and he was playing in Team EU versus Team USA today. I don't know if you guys saw that or not, but on the Xbox One, we had Team Europe versus Team USA. They were battling it out, and Team USA pulled through because, you know, we're the best at console shooters. I'm just kidding. I don't know if we are or not. I mean, we couldn't. I don't know. It really, I guess it depends on the shooter. Like Halo, I know Americans are better. I know Europe has their own thing. Like, I know Europe is very good at, like, StarCraft, but I'm not sure if Europe is really, like, a first-person shooter type of scene. It could be. I'm really not familiar with it. I'm just kind of bullshitting right now. Regardless, Xbox One graphics look beautiful. I mean, this game really does look beautiful on next generation. I know some people are saying, oh, well, you know, it's not as good because I can't see the eyebrows on the Chinese soldier when I'm stabbing him. Like, dude, come on. You know, if you're going to be that anal about it, then fine, whatever. But the game, it's very hard to notice a difference. To the average person's eye, it is very hard to distinguish a difference between the game running on PC and the game running on console. For the record, PCs will always be better than consoles because PCs can be upgraded so quickly and new parts are coming out all the time. So a console's lifespan, like the Xbox 360, lasts 8 years. A computer's lifespan, or current generation graphics cards and computers, last like 2 years, tops. I mean, it's probably even shorter than that. I'm not very well versed in terms of computer lingo or hardware. I'm pretty good, I'm pretty knowledgeable when it comes to software, but not hardware. So, again, I really thought the Xbox One gameplay was fantastic, and yo, I promised you that I was going to make it happen, that Xbox One gameplay was going to be flowing your way, and I finalized it today. Xbox One is definitely coming my way. I had to make sure that I had the funds because, you know, I had to make sure I could get Battlefield 4. I had to make sure that, you know, I had everything in school was, you know, paid for. I had to make sure that all my dues were structured out and everything was good to go. Because I have to pay for a logo. I have to pay for a brand because I'm getting a whole logo design, and that should be done within the next few days. The guy who's doing it for me, Saborn, he's been super sick. So if you follow him on Twitter, you should definitely say, get well, bud. Hope you feel better soon. One of my really good friends, should definitely give him a follow. He's an awesome guy, and the logo that he designed for me looks, seriously, it looks beautiful. And I hope I can showcase it off to you guys tomorrow. Now, one thing I want to point out is this gun is like a mini SCAR, right? Let's get back to the topic of the ACE real quick. But for those of you who are looking for more information about the gun, feel free to ask me. But for the most part, everything that I've said is pretty much done in terms of the ACE. Everything else that I'm going to talk about is either somewhat related or not related at all. But you have all of the information at your disposal to really destroy people. Again, I recommend the muzzle brake, the red dot, and the ergonomic grip. And then you'll be on your way to really just destroying people. Now, again, one thing I want to point out is this gun feels like a mini SCAR. I mean, you will literally be almost one-shotting people across the map. It's ridiculous. However, when you go up against guns, like I said before, like the MX4, it will eat you alive. An MX4 will eat you alive up close, and you have no chance. But against a gun like you just saw me die by an M416, you'll probably be able to outshoot an M416. I'm not sure about the damage statistics of an M416 or how fast it fires, but because the ACE is so fucking powerful, man, you should be fine. You really should be. Now, again, not my gun. I like to play hard and fast, right? You know I like to play hard and fast, and that's how I'm going to do it. On the Xbox One, it's going to be the same way, but I don't know, man. I'm just so excited. I'm so excited for the Xbox One. It's going to be so awesome to get on next gen. And by the way, there's going to be thousands of friends that you can have. I mean, not thousands. You can have 1,000 friends, right? You can have 1,000 friends. And oh my gosh, I'm so pumped because I'll be able to play with all of you awesome people. We'll be able to go in and have fun and play Battlefield together and scream at people. By the way, I'm probably going to be making a little bit of a You know, I don't want to post up too much gameplay of me doing well, because there's definitely a lot of games where I just get my shit pushed in, where it's just like, I just get demolished. And it's not like demolished as in me going like 2-20 or anything like that, but enough for me to get really, really angry. And one of these days, probably within the next few days, I'll put up a video of me showcasing myself getting super angry while playing the game, because we should have a good diversity of gameplay, yeah? Don't you agree with me? Anyways, guys, this is the Xbox 360, if you don't already know. And again, graphics, not so good. It's still incredibly buggy. The game is not... I haven't gotten a patch update. You know, doesn't seem like DICE really cares about the game. It seems like they're more focused on optimizing this game for Xbox One and PC. Not for us, console, Xbox 360, 8-year-old hardware owners. We'll just have to suffer through until the Xbox One. Guys, this pretty much wraps it up for me. If you liked it, please comment, rate, and subscribe. If there's a specific gun that you want me to review, post it in the comment section below, and I promise you I'll get to it. My goal is to review every single gun. I'm serious, that's my goal. And it's going to take some time. I should be able to bang out the carbines within, again, 24 to 48 hours. I mentioned that in my last video. But you will see an assortment of guns that I will be reviewing. And there's so much to talk about. And I might not always talk about the gun, but I will be sure to tell you how it feels to me, how it should feel to you, and how to utilize it properly, while also going on crazy rambling tangents that we can all enjoy. Alright guys, it has been incredibly fun. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. That does it for me. And I will see you guys later. If you want to connect with me, hook me up on Twitter. Let's have a hug. Let's hug it out, bro. Alright. Peace, guys.